So first I'll say sorry for that. This is my first time I had tried to go live on the music page. I'm not really sure what happened there. I can tell you that it does work different for personal pages than music pages. So for some reason it just didn't connect, and I'm really sorry, and I will do my best to figure that out so that that's not a problem next time. So for now I figured I'll just record it this way and upload it to you. Not as fun as doing it live, but it would figure that my first live stream would be, there would be a problem. So a lot of things. I want to keep this really simple though. First thing, I want to say thank you and hello for everybody that has stuck around on the Nino Van Betten page. I realized the other day that there has not been really any new music or anything in almost 7 years on that page. But instead of starting a new one, I wanted to continue that one because the music that was made then is still very much a part of me. And there's a lot of music from that era that I do plan on releasing. But we'll get into that later. First of all, I want to say thanks to Will, my old partner in crime, for helping me kind of get back some of the passwords and things that I had long forgotten in all these years. And also, me changing the name to the page is no disrespect to my old partner in crime. It's just that it's time to move this thing forward and into the next bit of music. So anyway, thank you for sticking around, and thank you to noticed a lot of new likes since I've been posting. I've got 40 in the last 40 posts, new friends in the last couple weeks, so that's pretty good. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is still very new for me. Anyway, just want to let everybody know that I plan on making a new album. I know most of you are like, I don't even know who the hell you are, so what do I care? But for those of you that do know me, you know that's a pretty big deal. It's been a very interesting year, and I really just feel the need to make music again, which is really awesome. It's not something I necessarily anticipated at the level that I'm writing right now, which is pretty cool. I've also had people ask me, why are you reamping the new page, your new music, from some of the live streams I had done on my own other page. You know, they're acoustic, and the music that you have on there is, you know, electronic and pop, and what's the deal with that? Well, I want everyone to know that those songs I wrote on acoustic and piano guitar, and that's how I just kind of do my writing. And then it gets translated into that sound, and that sound will be made again. Although these songs, it's going to be a little bit more shoegazy and folk, I think, and ambient than maybe some of the other stuff that I had put out in 2009 was. But nevertheless, that's just the way that I do it. So that's why I wanted to reamp the page instead of creating a new one. So yeah, I mean, I've already, I think I gotta calculate everything, but since mid-December to now, I think at this point I've calculated about 16 ideas of different things. It's not all great by any means, but it's just writing at that level again I have not done in a long time. So that's been a really nice thing. My plan is to, as of now, I already have the cover of the record figured out. I do know that I want it to fade in on the first song and fade out on the last. I was thinking 5 songs with vocals, regular kind of songs, and 3 instrumentals. But now I'm starting to think maybe I should just make it a 10-song kind of thing. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. But I do want to keep the songs focused and to the point. The record, you know, sorry, there's a lot of things on my mind right now, but when I first was writing stuff, I was like, okay, am I writing this for me? Am I writing this because I want to like start putting music out again or whatnot? And I've realized now that I'm writing again, and these songs are different for me. And the reason why is because I realized my old music, I did a lot of writing in fantasy or talking about things that I wish had happened, or you know, how things could have been or whatever. And these songs and the album is, so far anyway, really talks about acceptance, you know, and just kind of accepting where I am right now, which I guess you could say I'm a 34-year-old man that has some things to say that he hasn't yet. I don't know. But yeah, you know, it's like I love music, but I was kind of like, I'm a little old for this, and this might come off weird. But then I started thinking, well, if anything, it's just going to be really funny for everybody to watch someone maybe go through a midlife crisis or something. It's a joke. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this, other than I feel the need to do it. But the record accepts the moment. The record accepts what is, all good things and bad. And the record's going to be dark but light on its feet, if that makes any sense. Okay, anyway, also, I want to, on the Nino DeMaggio page, once I figure out how, I want to start, I don't want this to be a page that's like, hey, I've got a new song and I want you to check it out, and, you know, it's just kind of just weird exchange, right? Because that's just so lame. I want to do some more fun things, and I want to do something with live streaming, other musicians and bands that I can find, and just kind of have conversations about music and have conversations about art and kind of just what's going on in the world. And I invite all of you, of course, to participate in that as that process happens. So I want to include everybody on this. This is not just a you know, I've gone through some things, so I have to write some songs to deal with it or something. This is not what this is about. This is more of a celebration about the fact that I'm still in a headspace at the age of my life that I feel creative enough to actually have the balls to say these things to you guys in this fashion and still put out music. Because, I mean, I know that it's kind of a young man's game to do what I'm doing. And, you know, but I love music, and I'm not really thinking about all that right now. So anyways, I just want everybody to be able to participate, and I just want to make this a really cool and fun page. So if that's something that doesn't seem that interesting to you, you might want to go, if you are friends with me, on the Nino DeMaggio page and delete it, because I do plan on doing a lot of updates. So I don't want to annoy anybody. But if you think that's something that you find interesting, I want to thank you for that, and maybe tell your friends about the page and maybe share the page, because it's going to be more than just music. I don't know how I'm going to pull everything off, but I kind of, you know, I'm going to figure it out. So yes, I am writing. I am working on a new record. But as all that's going on another thing, I play in a band, as some of you know, Autopilot, with my best friends, which is a really awesome blessing. You know, sometimes best friends play in a band, but maybe the band's not so good. Well, I got lucky because I play in a band with my best friends, and the band's fucking amazing. So anyways, we have been working on a record for over a year now, and we are going in the studio mid-February. We're really excited about that. We've been working on this very, very, very hard. We're going in with our buddy Brian Riley, a very well-known name around the area. is going to be engineering and producing a record with us, and that's going to be cool. So even though I'm making these announcements right now about all this new music and all this awesome stuff that's going to be happening with me, I will be focusing on that for the next month, because it's really important that that gets done properly. There's a couple little things that still need to be done, but the record will be done quickly. We're doing it as a live band. It's not going to be a lot of overdubs. It'll be very, very minimal. So we're super excited about that. We're making an old school style rock record, mic in the cabs, none of this drum replacement bullshit, all that stuff. So please check that out. There is a link on the Nino DeMaggio page, and like our page, because there's going to be some cool stuff going on over there too. But in the meantime, I will still be continuing to write for my record. I will be continuing to do the live streams as inspiration happens. And by the way, all that stuff is on Spot and will continue to be on Spot. And I do find something really cool and fun about putting myself out there on Spot live, not knowing what's going to happen, and it's a really kind of cool thing to do, to be willing to look like a fool, you know, and I'm totally willing to. I mean, I'm making this video right now, right? So anyway, I just want to say I love all of you. Thanks for checking out the page, liking the page. Please check out Autopilot Music. I'm telling you, this record we've been working on is going to be fantastic. Is there anything else? I got some notes here. Let me check. Make sure. I think that is it. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to message me. And that's about it. So talk to you later. Good night. Thanks for listening.